lights out. It's less dangerous. Here we are now.
That was the saddest.
That's so.
That was the lowest energy rendition of "Smells Like Teen Spirit" I've ever heard.
Ooh, got a torch. I'm guessing the.
Let's hope this level isn't as brutal as the previous one.
At least we saved it. Even if we get slaughtered on this stage.
I like how it's talking in we. I think it's mostly Jonathan.
Yeah. We suck as a collective here.
Okay.
I feel confident that I could pass it on to you. It's got the same problems as High Road.
I have no idea why you have any confidence in my playing ability in this game. Last time I played, I just failed repeatedly, blamed the game, and then gave it to you.
Yeah, that's a good summary. It's an accurate summary.
See, I have experience in raging and game blaming.
Yep.
I've been a Tekken player since I was in my since 9 years old. So
yeah.
And you cannot, under any circumstances, when you're playing Tekken, acknowledge that your opponent played better than you. that totally goes against the spirit.
Hey Josh, are you willing to do the Fist of the North Star game that's coming out?
Is that based on an anime? I've never.
It is.
I know it's a famous anime. I don't watch any anime, to be honest.
Oh man, Fist of the North Star. It's all about punching people and making them explode.
I mean, that's a baller name.
It's like a lot of Rikio is based on that.
I do love Rikio.
It's like, dang it! Like Fist of the North Star is like the precursor to Rikio.
Oh right, okay.
Like so much of like ultraviolent anime comes from Fist. It's the roots of ultraviolence in anime. It's even before. It even predates JoJo.
Yeah, no, I know the names of these shows, but I've never actually watched them. I don't. My neck beard isn't long enough to fully appreciate anime.
Well, before Jeffy Boy exiled me to No Anime Island, I bought the complete Fist of the North Star DVD set, but I'd love it if I had it in HD, which they now released, but Jeffy Boy stood in my way.
Damn it, Jeff.
You can still enjoy it and stand in.
No, you can't. Jeff ruined it like he ruins everything.
Yeah.
With his stupid bald head.
I'm just glad that we're not talking about new metal anymore. Look, as long as we say that these things that the government's doing are bad, we won't attract a Nazi fan base.
Yeah, no.
That's very important for us as a upstart gaming channel, because we don't want them hassling our fans. The realist fans.
Yes.
That have stuck with us from the beginning, through high and low.
The 10 people that watch.
All 10 of you. Our day one viewers.
But that's actually a problem on YouTube. Like I was watching one of Rogan's videos, and there was like one of his videos. He's talking about David Duke, who's the leader of the KKK.
Right.
And one of the guests had actually seen him in real life, and like the people in the comments were like, "David Duke, go on Joe Rogan's podcast." And like, I'm like, you guys know he is literally a white supremacist Nazi psychopath. Like, and there was like numerous comments with over 100 upvotes.
For him to go on the podcast.
Yeah, they actually support this guy. So the moment you start talking about SJWs and evil feminists, I think that's it's a slippery slope. If there's anyone that's watching this that actually thinks that this show is good, like, can they just tell me? Because I don't know.
Do you need the validation that badly?
Because I'm too biased. Like I watched the episodes. I'm like, this is funny, but I don't actually know if it's actually good or if I just think I'm really funny. If I'm just egotistical.
Do you just want a bunch of yes men to come out of the woodwork?
No. If you think this show is terrible and bad, tell me, please.
Yeah, and then you will continue to make the show. The only reason why I keep commenting in the comment section is because apparently that's good for our analytics. It helps us stand out in the
makes it seem like we have a community.
Yeah,
engaged.
It would be good to build a community.
Yeah, I sincerely do not know if like what we're talking about is interesting in any way.
I think when we start playing more games, other than Crash Bandicoot, we may get more community input based on,
You gotta build
actually playing
build
the
a backlog before you get the respect. You have to be like at least 3 different games deep before they start giving you that respect.
Because I don't know if the people who are watching this are just like friends of Jonathan who kind of do it out of pity. Just like,
Yeah.
man, who's that idiot? Who's that idiot friend of his that keeps going on?
This is the only way I got Miles and Seb to get on the show. They're just like, I guess we'll do him a favor.
Things haven't been going great for him.
Yeah.
We'll just help him out.
Yeah, we'll just help that guy out. He's been through a lot lately.
I'm only here because I share genetic material with him.
Like when you say it like that,
Yeah, it does
sounds
sound a bit
odd.
wrong.
Yes.
What I
Yeah.
mean is like we're DNA compatible.
We're
to
98% DNA compatible.
it. If I didn't have that, I'd be just blogging without a camera, having no audience,
You just be in a room by yourself talking about anime,
like normal.
like normal neckfits do.
Yeah.
Now you have a platform instead.
Yeah, you've given me an audience of 3 times as many that I would usually have.
There's an old story with Jacob when there was an event held by our school where like
Oh,
Step
man.
to the future.
Step to the Future, yes. And there was these 2 radio hosts who are quite well known by now, Hamish and Andy.
Hamish and Andy. Yeah.
Yes, and they gave
some
their
of the
talk.
biggest names.
Yeah, a pretty well-known
Yeah.
name in Australian culture. And there was a question and answer segment, and then there was a certain student who came up.
And I said, it's
wait,
like,
and there was a certain
Let him
student.
tell the story.
okay.
You can't talk about yourself and then
Well, I'm trying to remember what happened to the exact...
it comes off as braggy.
Yeah.
So let me
I'll let you tell.
You let me brag for
Yeah.
you, okay? So there was a certain student that came up at the end of their question and answer, and he goes to the microphone and said, "Why doesn't your radio station play any good music?"
I said, why doesn't your station play any good music like jazz?
They don't play any jazz.
Yeah.
It's just all the contemporary nonsense.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Oh my god! And they're like,
They didn't really know how to respond. They was,
And then they started playing Achy Breaky Heart at me. It's like, how dare you? Achy Breaky Heart is a classic. I just destroyed them.
Jacob made a name for himself that day because he basically went after every single person that.
And it's like I wasn't trolling them. I was like sincere with everyone except Hamish and Andy. That's what made it so special. It's like I wasn't only roasting them with people who deserved it. I was like diarying it up.
people weren't prepared for the
They were
raw
not prepared
fury
for Jacob's.
of Jacob's autism.
That's not what I was gonna say. But they weren't prepared for Jacob's fury.
They were not.
That's how I'll put it. Let me build them up, right?
Yeah, build up your boy. Hey, this is Jonathan from Spectacularly Average. Thanks for watching this vid. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to our channel so Josh, Jacob and I can take you through some more Crash Bandicoot.
So we can eat. And stop selling him for medical experiments to get lights